Rethinking Crime and Punishment is an organisation that very much looks at the evidence of what is it in the criminal justice system, the criminal justice policy that's effective, what is it that actually works, rather than perhaps an emotive or punitive approach to the criminal justice system. And it's very clear that up to now society has very much emphasised the punishment and incarceration, yet the evidence is very clear if we want a better society, one that really works for all New Zealanders, that looking at integration and rehabilitation is the much more important part of our criminal justice policy.
For 16 years I was a senior manager in the Department of Corrections. So I ran the prison service for 10 years as part of that. And the frustrating thing as a manager in that environment is the pressures that the rising prison population faces on you. So the government isn't prepared to provide additional resources for rehab and reintegration, and the prison numbers are climbing every year, and you've got to fund 300 more beds every year. And what's the reason for that? It's because of knee-jerk public reactions and silly beliefs that punitive approaches to sentencing will solve that crime problem, including they won't, and they haven't. So I know that I can best help the people that have taken my place in the Department of Corrections by doing my bit to reduce public and political pressure from the prison beds, so that we can start to move in a more focused way on rehab and reintegration. And I think we've seen that happen just over the last couple of weeks. For the first time the prison population forecast is coming down, and the Department and government between them have found 65 million over 4 years for rehab and reintegration. So I like to think that rethinking has played at least a small part of that.
The main thing about rethinking crime and punishment for me is the concept of getting information out into the public domain. Democracy only thrives on good quality information, so that the public have the information on which to make decisions as voters, as those who influence politicians and other leaders. So it's critically important that good, accurate information is available to the public on a regular basis and in a form that the public can absorb. So rethinking is seeking ways, like the Speakers Bureau is a very good example, where the Speakers Bureau is a group of people like myself who speak to Rotary clubs, for example. And they're a very good example because that's middle New Zealand who tend to rely pretty much on the mainstream media for information about criminal justice matters, and that tends to be pretty lurid. The media focus on the lurid and what sells papers. Rethinking Crime and Punishment tries to balance that with some broader information about the context and try to counteract some of the more emotive aspects that come across in the media, and of course are fed by other pressure groups like sensible sentencing trust as an example, but not the only one. I think the Police Association plays a particularly powerful role in informing the public, sometimes misinforming. They have a particular agenda, and I think the community needs information so that they can actually interpret and filter what they hear from pressure groups like the Police Association and others.
Well, it was started in 2005, mainly to look at alternatives to imprisonment, given that the imprisonment rate was extremely high at that point. However, since then it's developed as a public information organisation, really, that's directed at promoting debate and discussion around crime and justice issues in the public domain.